I was incredibly thirsty this morning when I decided to go ahead and drink some water, but no matter how much I drank, the more thirsty I got, when I realised I was drinking ocean water, and that got me thinking. Update news, the space station core has a new secret. That is right guys, in today's video, since the update, we have a new secret now in the space anomaly, and I'm going to attempt to try and reveal this new juicy secret. So let's get into today's video. So just as we're going over to a space station, I just want to say a massive thank you to all of my recent subscribers. You can see all of their names popping up on screen right now, and it's absolutely wonderful to see everybody. And if you want to do what they have done, all you need to do is hit that subscribe button and leave a like on this video. What will happen is on my next video that I release, you will be in that too, with your beautiful name displayed for the whole world to see. So all you need to do, hit subscribe, leave a like, and you're in the next video. But here we go guys, we are now in the space station. And if we come over to the terminal here, next to the space station core, you'll notice something different. So that's your usual dialogue, but look at the option number 3, feed curious circuits. And we can do this, and it gives us a bunch of binary, which is incredible. So we can take that binary and we can try and decode what this message says. Now, anybody who knows me knows I love mysteries, and y'all know I like to be absolutely thorough. So I went to 3 different binary decoding sites, and they all said the same thing. I see her. That's what it says in binary. But I wanted to go a little bit further and try and cross-reference what that could possibly mean in ChatGPT. And the results are a little confusing, but here is what it said. So first of all, I started just by asking, just to make sure it cross-referenced with all of the other sites I've been to on what that binary means. Now, as the ChatGPT says, is it references to I see her, and then it gives a brief explanation underneath that it's just an 8-bit binary code. So I see her, so we can confirm that's what it means. So the next thing I asked was what that could possibly mean in reference to No Man's Sky. So what could that mean for the game No Man's Sky, as this is hidden in the game, which it kind of is. And I just wanted to see what the reaction from the AI part of that would be. Now, they said, obviously, I'm not aware of any specific meaning for the binary sequence with the context of the video game No Man's Sky. However, it is not uncommon for game developers to include hidden messages or Easter eggs for players to discover. If you believe that this binary sequence is part of such an Easter egg or puzzle within the game. Now, you see how it says puzzle there? That's actually quite interesting. I would suggest exploring the game world and trying to find any clues or hints that might help you decode or interpret this meaning. Alternatively, you could just reach out to the game developers or community to see if anyone has any insights or information about this sequence. Now, we all know we can ask Hello Games or Mr. Murray himself until we're blue in the face, but we'll be met with absolute silence, so I don't think that's gonna help any. But, you know, I like how it says it's either going to be an Easter egg to try and throw us off the trail, which, to be fair, is quite a possibility. Or it could be a brand new puzzle in the game. So maybe there's more of these out there. So the next thing I tried was asking the same question again, but just without the binary, and just said, Space Station Core, No Man's Sky, I see it. And just tried to bullet point it to see if it'll give a different answer. And it says this, so is indeed, now it's saying it isn't indeed a reference to No Man's Sky, whereas before it was kind of like, I'm not too sure, but it is a relation to the Space Station Core. When players interact with the Space Station Core, there is a chance that a message will appear on screen that says, I see her, but in our case it's binary, so that isn't quite accurate. This message is accompanied by a sound effect and is typically only visible for a brief moment before disappearing. I don't notice any sound effect, but I may be wrong, but I didn't notice any sound effect personally. Let me know in the comment section down below if you have heard any sort of sound effect. The meaning of this message is still unknown. Well, no shit. And there has been much speculation and discussion among players about its significance. Some players have suggested that it could be related to the game's overarching story or a hidden Easter egg. While others believe it could be a glitch or random occurrence with no particular meaning. So that's actually quite an interesting thing there. So like I said, it could be maybe just something thrown into the game very randomly to try and throw us off the trail of what this could possibly really mean, or it could be all part of the game's lore, the game's storyline. I mean, that's very interesting as well. But anyway, it continues to say, at this time, the true meaning of Icea in relation to the space station core remains a mystery, and it's up to the player to interpret and speculate on its significance. So it did give a few good bullet points there. So I mean, it could be to do with a new sort of puzzle. It could also be thrown in there completely to throw us off any sort of sense of maybe what the space station core is all about and try and divert our attention elsewhere. Or it could be to do with new lore or new storyline that's going to be brought into No Man's Sky at a future date. Overall though, it has given some very good insight, and we can confirm, at least now by 4 different independent sources, that it does mean I see her. So that is at least concrete. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. What do you think I see her means? It could be a multitude of things, and it could also be to do with what we've already speculated about in the past, about maybe the realm of glass or some kind of new realm. But I see her, it's very ominous. It really is. So let me know your thoughts about this, comment section down below. Anyway guys, that is everything from me here today, and as always, my name is Professor Cynical, and I'll catch you all again in the next one. Bye for now.